Here. Welcome to Sky King's Tomb. Session 11, Friday. Yes. Venturing into the Darklands was the last session. We're actually going to venture into the Darklands here. Somebody say, well, you know what? Let's roll the 1d6. Ready for me to roll?
Me?
1d6?
Why me? Oh, no.
Is this with the new thing?
Hey, no spoilers! I'm going to roll a 1d6. You ready, guys? Ready for me to roll a 1d6?
Oh, I'm confused.
I got a 5.
It might be the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
What?
Whoa.
Why would you say that, Alex?
Whoa.
You're all hyped, and then it's just like
That was
here
me,
and roll
Alex.
on the roll on Foundry anyway. What?
No, it rolled on Foundry. I rolled a 5 on the dice and it rolled on Foundry.
Ah,
You didn't see that?
Yeah.
No, I only just
That
saw
was
the
cool.
top of a plastic thing, and that was it.
Let me roll a d20.
So that's what you were doing here. Okay.
Yeah, let me roll a d20. You ready for this, guys? I got a 7. Oh, there's
Wow.
a 7. Cool dice.
Nice, that is cool. I didn't see it. That's why I didn't get what the hell was going on.
Yeah. So these.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. These are digital dice, Bluetooth enabled, and I can actually roll. I'm only gonna do these every once in a while, but you know, it's cool to be able
Oh,
to.
that is super cool.
Yes, so you can now cheat in the digital
Yeah,
as
it
well.
is.
You can rig the dice and
It'd be interesting to see how much more balanced his dice rolls
The
are.
only issue I'm having is proof, because I kind of want to roll him. So let me show you my setup here. I kind of want to roll him like here next to my table, right? But I don't think you can see that one I just rolled, right?
Nah,
Okay.
you'd need like a separate camera, and then that's a whole other issue.
Yeah, and that's I've already spent way too much on these fucking dice to spend even more on a camera. So you guys are gonna have to somewhat trust me. I did try to put it on the little this thing here and roll it here and then show you guys, but it's not. Is that another nat 1? Jesus Christ. So at the very
way to start it.
if I ever roll, like, I'm gonna do this for like really cool events, and if I roll a nat 20 or something and it's really meaningful, I'll take a picture or something because I think it's cool. So I rolled the 1d6. It's a 5. I'm gonna have Atlas. Atlas, you get to the recap of last session. What happened last session? Go for a hero point.
Okay, so last session was mostly all in the town. So we had obviously the group meeting my character Atlas through Goldlax, who was, I believe he was going to get a pie and then just magically found me. Which is when the group found me after I tried to suplex him to save him from a berry stuck in his throat. So then obviously the group started talking to me, and then after a little bit of time and a little bit of settling down, we got this mission to go to the Badlands? The Darklands?
Darklands, correct.
Darklands?
Correct, yes.
So we got this mission to go to the Darklands, and then we spent a pretty decent chunk of time shopping around, getting prepared for everything, which has to happen, as boring as it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it was around like, I don't know, maybe 4 o'clock we left for it, and during that time it was just like a quick thing, and we got to the Darklands, started mining. I can't remember, I think it was Alex who started mining for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got into a battle just at the end there. I can't remember what the creatures' names are.
Have you played D&D? Actually, you haven't played D&D either. They're troglodytes. They're Zolgaths, basically.
Troglodytes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got into a battle with I think like 4 or 5 of those, and we won successfully without really anything to worry about. And then after that, we pretty much finished the session in the same area.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
sorry.
I think that's it.
Gourmet was just like in the camera. I love Gourmet. Antonio's cat. All right. Thank you so much. Add a hero point. You know how to do that now, right? Yes.
do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now what we're gonna do is continue. The expedition. So, really quickly, let's put some Underdark music yet again. Where'd I go? Sorry, this is waiting music.
Yep.
Trying to find it.
Sounds like Underdark music.
There we go. Welcome back to.
I was half expecting, like with that music, just for someone to go, sign my petition or I'll follow you home and murder your dog. Man, I guess that humor just did not stick today, huh?
Not
I'm out of
a
whack.
straight over my head, man.
It was a Postal 2 joke.
Never played Postal 2.
Mhm.
Oh, one.
Welcome back to the tunnels of the Darklands. Crohan is currently, after the little quick detour to find a little gem, is leading you a well-traveled mining tunnel. Double checks by holding out. Yes. So you continue following Crohan. You know what? At this point in time, as he's quietly leading the way, or quietly, stoically leading the way, it's gonna be maybe an hour or two before you get into a different kind of intersection. I will give you a little bit of time to talk amongst yourselves at this point in time. What would you guys like to do?
I guess Atlas starts speaking to the group about just how they're feeling at the moment. Like, are they nervous or anything? Like Golax, how you feeling at the moment, man?
Close enough. I'm feeling good about this. We're striking out into the world, gonna do some good.
Hey,
That's
nice
good.
to be back. Venturing doing here for me personally. Always feels like home.
It's good to be
Always good
moving.
to be home. That's
Yeah,
good. That's good.
it's good to go out of town sometimes and into the dark.
Yeah, we all love a sense of adventure, don't we?
Did you pass through here, Atlas, on your way into town, or did you come through Stone's Breach?
I did come through here a little bit, so I kind of know the area, but not as well as you, I'd say. I've only passed through.
Hey, it's a confusing place, lad. It's impressive you are still able to make it here on your own, even through the actual tunnels that are designated for it. It's a dark and confusing place, lad.
I believe I spent a few months on the road coming here from, so was a bit difficult, but we enjoyed it, didn't we?
What about
I like-
Jezebel? Oh, sorry, go on.
I like a little bit of sunlight, but it's good getting back to getting over and seeing the rest, how the rest of the people live down here. I wanted to do some for a while now, just hadn't had the chance.
That's
I mean, I can
understandable.
give you a little light if you want, and I'm lighting my end. I mean, it's producing flame, but
It's like your hand on fire. This is fine. This is how we produce light.
well,
Well, everyone does.
flame is light, right? So
It's not the same. You go to the surface and you have this glorious heat and brightness coming down from above.
Yeah, I know the sun. I've been to the surface as well. It's
Hey, and you can get a sense for it up in King's Crown as well through that giant. Is that a window? Or is it just like an open area? I can't remember. The giant opening they have up there. There's some of that natural light, and maybe not the same as on your bare flesh, but I've always enjoyed it. And I haven't ventured to the surface myself.
Any light is good light.
so. Are we like taking notes on on you know on the place where we are? I mean, the tracks we are following. That's
Crowhand will. If you don't want to get lost, you probably should have a little map drawn. Obviously, I'll come back with you once we're done with this and make sure you don't get lost. But in case we get separated, it probably would be useful for you all to potentially map out the area, right? You have traveled for a couple of hours already. It's not been that difficult. If anybody wants to kind of retroactively remember the tunnels they've been through, you can roll me a public survival check, please.
I will. I've got a writing set as well, so it kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm. A DC is a difficult a +2 for your level, so you're level 3. It'll be a 20. Yeah.
Got terrain expertise underground, but it's crossed out as a circumstance. Would I get that or not? I'm wondering where I'm getting that from, actually.
What is your terrain expertise? I am not 100% sure. Yeah. If you know where you're getting that.
It's my background feat. That's what it is.
Okay.
Can I use that or no?
What's your background feat? Sorry.
It just has terrain expertise.
Right.
Underground.
You picked terrain expertise underground. Then yeah, you're fine. Go ahead and hit that bonus.
Oh, so close.
Oh.
You remember the beginning and the end, but there is a gap in the middle that you there was a couple of twists and turns. Crowhan will see you scribbling, and oh man, I'm bad at giving directions. I can try to here. Oh boy.
Aye, lad, my memory ain't great the first time around. I mean, I've got some experience mapping these out, but I'm usually with others. They're far more talented. It's my first time trying this.
Am I able to roll as well to help him?
You can roll me a survival check. It's a little higher DC at this point as Arbex already. Well, no, just roll me the survival. Roll me survival. See how it is. Let me see what you. Okay, all right. Well,
let's go.
Well, when it comes to a little higher DC, you just
roll
yeah. You look at the map he's scribbled, and he is just like you know exactly where he went wrong in the thing. So you kind of help him out with the mapping. Actually, flavor it for me. What do you say? What do you do?
I look over at him as he's talking to Krohan, and I'm just like, I just look at him like, I see where you've gone wrong. You've put this path, jolting to the left when, it was actually a little bit to the right, and then we kept moving forward.
Oh,
If not, it's
right,
all mostly the same.
Yeah, now I remember.
Yeah, you
what
follow
else
the
have I
same
missed out
directions. Just around the area where we are at now. There's 2 other paths, like that kind of diverge to us about an hour's length away. You just missed to put those in, just in case. But if not, it seems pretty correct. There's just a couple small mistakes, from what I remember anyway.
I appreciate your help. I think that battle got me all turned around as to where we were and where we come from. Where we are going. Appreciate you, lad.
No
It's,
problem, man.
cartography ain't quite as easy as the others make it look out to be.
Absolutely not.
I would have probably make a disaster.
You know what? Roll me a
That's me.
private survival, Drachma. Just click on not blind but private. Me and you can see what you would have rolled. There you go.
Well, that kind of
Well,
gives
the
it
street
him,
kind
probably.
of- yeah.
Lol. So
I would have scribbled something probably completely wrong.
you would have. That would have been a critical failure. Regardless, you continue onwards through winding, dark tunnels, the occasional dripping noise from flowing water, the occasional fungi, phosphorescent or not. It is an uneventful journey for the most part. I am going to roll a 1d20 just in case. Okay, nothing.
Just for fun, are the mushrooms edible?
You can roll me a nature.
This is how Dracula died.
They are not edible, Drachna.
Uh,
They are not edible. I mean, any mushroom's edible.
You can eat anything.
Once in your life, you can always eat a mushroom. Yes, at the very least.
Is there anything special going on with this glowing stuff?
The phosphorescent fungi? You can attempt a nature check yourself.
Okay. I'll do that.
Interesting. You might be familiar with these types. These are a new type you've never seen. However, it's a biomass that effectively consumes the nutrients in the in the air around it and has a little bit of a little light producing what's the word?
Byproduct?
Photosynthesis. I don't know if
Oh.
mushrooms photosynthesis.
Phosphorescent?
Phosphorescence bioluminescence. It's not that exciting. It's just a natural order of things. These are just 5 bioluminescent fungi. Yeah.
I mean, you see my hair as well, are slightly luminescent as well.
I'm not
I'm
sure.
not sure if that's yeah.
I'm not sure how I got these. I don't think I bought them, but I have them, and I should give them to someone else. I have a mesmerizing opal and a dragon turtle scale.
Yeah, those
Those-
are in your clothes. The fancy.
I can't give them to anyone else.
You
Gotcha.
could
Okay.
unhook them from your fancy schmancy clothes. Take 10 minutes to do so, and then give them to somebody else. Yeah, I don't see why you
Okay.
can't.
I mean,
All right. Well, I don't need this jewelry at the moment, so I think I'm gonna
yes,
hand
you are not.
the turtle scale to Erstad if he would take it.
Sure.
Gives you a swim speed if you are expert in athletics.
Yeah, sure.
And then I don't know if anyone's trained in deception.
I probably am. Yeah, I am.
I'm
Also,
trained in
I guess
deception as well.
Goldlux is probably
Yeah,
trained in
Goldlux.
deception as well.
Gold
Are you
lax.
Gold Lax?
Right.
Well, Lex, are you training deception? No, it's fine. He's not.
Yeah, because he's not really much of a. He's more
He's
of
a
a.
stand-up gent. This is true.
Yeah. I think I will give this to Drachna then.
You feeling okay, Matt, or
Yeah.
are you just offended we didn't laugh at your joke there, buddy?
I mean,
It's good.
It happens
Okay.
to him a lot,
time
don't
I
worry.
will manage to not get caught by the people in the embassy. Right?
What was the question, Drachna?
No, it wasn't a question. It was I was saying that with the help of I guess this thing, I may not have get. Oh well, Check for feint. Okay, never mind.
You are trained deception, right, Dracna?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I'm not sure
Maybe
how
I don't know.
much
Maybe
of a feint.
Atlas.
Huh?
Maybe
I'm
Atlas
also
will. I don't
trained
know.
in deception as well.
I mean, I will probably go to the unarmored attack route for next level. So I guess it's good.
Okay. Yeah, I just know that I won't use it. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
You travel for a couple of hours. It is dark, winding tunnels. You all have dark vision, of course, and you continue making a map. Erstad, Urbeck. You continue making a map, Urbeck, on your way. As you eventually start seeing more and more mushrooms. All sorts of varieties.
Can I use this to maybe help try and identify them on a recall knowledge?
You absolutely can. Is this a quick reference or is this a 10-minute reference?
I'm not sure, to be honest. It says 1 minute referencing an academic journal.
1 minute. Got it. Yeah, you can stop for a second and reference.
Hey, lads and lasses, I've just remembered I got that journal on the Darklands fungi, you know, from the restaurant where she had it overrun. Maybe I can use that to my advantage, like.
Well, let's hope we are not going to be overrun as well by fungi.
I mean, this is what I'm thinking there, Dracno. You and I, wavelength gal, hey. If I hit the macro, it's not going to apply it, is it?
We can add a +1 item manually, yeah?
Okay, cool. I'd like to reroll if it's terrible.
Sure. That is a natural 5 for a nature for a 13. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not.
Okay, I'll hit the macro again and
Okay, manually subtract your point. That's a natural 2.
Oh my god.
God damn, this is meant to be my thing. God damn it, Urbeck. You just been
It's
lying to us all this time.
The issue right now is there's like at least a dozen different types of fungi, and as you're referencing the book, it's kind of you get like your party members are just sitting there waiting for you. It's one of those anxiety-inducing moments where everybody's just like looking at you as you try to reference a book, right? And it's kind of like a you just kind of give up and move on, right? It's not like you didn't know it, but it's more that I will say you recognize one of these dozen mushrooms. They are just straight up glow caps, right? Those are what the bioluminescent mushrooms are. Those are pretty obvious, and also some gloom stalks, which can have a little bit of I don't want to say poison that you can't really harvest them for poison, but they are like not fit for consumption and probably give you horrible nausea if you consume them. So a couple of those mushrooms
Urbeck, it's kind of like he's just flicking through the journal. And he's like, there's far more different varieties of fungi here than I thought. Oh dear, I mean, spend a little bit more time trying to figure it out, but last time we did that, we got attacked by some beasties, so. I mean, if you want to move on, then we can. I'm not quite sure what else I'm going to learn without spending a good couple of minutes.
It looks like they're getting even more intense up ahead. If we wanted to continue moving, there's probably I can see even more. There might be more you can spend time analyzing.
Doesn't that concern you though, Groan?
Hmm.
But there's, more growing and they're getting bigger and nastier.
I am I mean, these type of mushroom caverns are not unknown in the Darklands. But we should be wary of any mushroom, well, for the lack of a better word, leshies that live in this area. Yeah?
Hey, that was my concern too. Magnus, you ever seen anything like this? Forgot we have got a druid with us.
I think he's I think he's doing a real life thing. Magnus, you okay?
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. Urbeck asked a question.
I had a thing I had to listen to. Someone called me.
That's okay.
What's the question?
Urbex was asking you if you've seen anything similar to like the mushrooms we're experiencing, and there's the up ahead just in case it's a trap, or they might be leshies or something similar.
Yeah.
Can I nature that?
You can nature that. Roll me a public nature. Hey, I'm just gonna move you to the map, where the mushrooms are, and I'm just gonna close off the map because this is still a little bit away from. But you will see some you'll see some like very prominent mushrooms in front of you.
Hey Magnus, what kind of druid are you? I think I don't.
I am an elementalist.
These might be hard to get.
All about the rock and stone. Kind of similar to Urbeck here. Except I think he hears voices from the stones, which is a little weird.
As
So you are not the mushroom kind of druid.
Not the mushroom, but I might have seen something, but nothing like the size of these, or I think just this environment is, I don't know anything about these mushrooms. That book probably tells you more. Mushrooms grow everywhere, but these ones might be native here and only here.
Korhan approaches the patch of mushrooms up front and mentions, "Does anybody have a little bit of light? We could probably take a closer look at these."
I mean, we
No, maybe you
probably all have a torch. I can light a torch.
Would be helpful, thank you.
How
Would you
can
say
I
the
do
glow
it?
from her hair is sufficient?
To light a
Are
torch,
some of these also bioluminescent?
not the ones in front of you.
Not the one?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you really quickly how to light a torch, Drachna, and then remember it for the future. Go to your backpack where you see the torches there.
Yeah.
Click on the little box icon on the right, and put it held in one hand.
Oh, okay.
Held in one hand. Do that for now, and then now that the torch is in one hand, go to your second tab of your character sheet, and click on torches lit.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Oh, that's really
Nice.
That's
That's
real
beautiful.
cool.
There we go. He kneels down. Some slit mold. Some stone puffballs. They're harmless. And Magnus, you approach as well, and you recognize most of these gray morals, moss agaric, some darkland oysters. Those are edible. You can ask me if you want more information on any of them, but
Okay. Do any of them taste good?
yeah, the darkland oysters resemble oyster mushrooms. They're edible and rich in nutrients.
All right, I'll gather some of those.
Fair enough.
Might as well while we're here.
I'll add a ration charge to your backpack, or just I can't do that, can I? Just full ration.
Add a ration 1 out of 7.
Let me double check here.
Okay.
Well, you had lunch, right?
Sure.
You were at 6 out of 7. Now you're back to 7 out of 7, and I will consume rations
Sounds
for
good.
everybody as well. Let me consume rations, and I will remove a ration, or you can add a ration charge back here. Ration consumer. Yes. Ooh, nom 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 nom. Sorry, that wasn't very
Maybe you're also
immersive.
one.
You had lunch.
Right, that's how I eat. You know, that's how Goldlax eats as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that just like Olax? He's just sitting in the back, just basically like shoving down a whole pie.
Very very uncouth. It's almost like he's never grown up with manners,
Yeah.
Reminds me of the Simpsons quote where they're like, "Oh, Homer eats like a pig." Now his Say more like a duck. Pigs tend to chew, and it's just there, like trying to eat it in one.
What do we? Are we like? I'm assuming we came from the north here on this map.
You came from the north. You can continue south for another. What are you doing, Matt? Okay, you can continue south for another 15 minutes or so, and then I'll open up the rest of the map if you want to do that. Yeah.
I think there's only one way forward, isn't there? That's why going back.
I mean, we've come all this way.
You travel until you reach what seems to be an overlook, same area you're in, but I will reveal
Oh my.
the rest.
Oh dear.
And you actually do
Oh,
see the
dear.
bioluminescent. I think you do, right? I didn't add a. I might add a little light to these. Just,
Yeah, we see him.
just to make them.
Dude, it's burning elf all over again.
Lol.
What does he
That's
mean?
a
I
lot
got
of
Tim to laugh
mushrooms.
heartily. That's all I could. That's all I could ask for. It was a successful mission.
So
So since my exploration activity is search, can I?
let's do the exploration activities. Why the fuck not? Roll me Secret Perception, Drachna. Roll me Recall Knowledge, Magnus. Urbeck, do you want to switch to Investigate because this is your jam or no?
Yeah, I can do.
If you want to.
Although-
Burning
we're gonna
Man is actually really close to me, by the way.
We'll lose scouting bonus, I suppose. No one's scouting.
I know we don't need no scouting.
I'm afraid no scouts to
Let
learn.
me add Investigate to you. Roll me that Recall Knowledge, por favor.
I mean, you say this is my jam so far. Urbeck's just been clueless.
You have moss lore. Are you sure you don't want mushroom lore? Or maybe is that what you want? Do you want moss lore, right? I'm assuming.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I
feels a bit meta-y for me to change it now. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, you would have known there's a lot of fucking mushrooms in the Darklands. So if you, I would allow it if you wanted to do that. I'm okay with mushroom lore as your silly lore, but you know, you get
Yeah, okay. If you're good with it,
yeah.
that's good.
Moss. I mean. Okay, let me get your train of thought here. You chose moss because that's probably what you'd encounter in the Darklands,
In
right?
caves and such. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's got to be more mushrooms than moss, so go ahead and change that to
Okay, cool.
mushroom lore. Yeah. All
Yeah,
G.
You can probably like have like a backstory, like since you have that book and been reading it more and more, you've learned more about the mushrooms. So I guess that could be something like that.
Could work as well. This is the level 1 silly lore I think that you got, right? Yeah,
It
yeah.
was,
But
yeah.
considering you're investing in the Darklands, you know, might as well be mushrooms. Okay, so delighting in the cave's rich carpet of bat guano and surface runoff from a natural chimney, this is an underground jungle of fungi with a knee-deep living carpet across the ground, rough terrain if needed, and growths clinging to the wall even 40 feet above. You see a natural chimney somewhere in the center that snakes towards the surface. Let's see, your recall knowledge is Magnus, Nature 26, yes. You could probably guess that it snakes towards the surface there, Magnus. Especially considering the bat guano that is over here. There's got to be a surface exit, right? Although it's clogged with even more mushrooms, of course. There is an immense, I don't know if you see this here, an immense mushroom to the south.
That's what I was going to ask. Is that a mushroom?
That is a mushroom, a big ass mushroom. That's the official name, by the way. It's big ass mushroom.
Big ass mushroom?
Hell
yeah.
There is an abundance of bioluminescent fungi dappling the cavern. There's
This is the green stuff.
the green
right?
stuff that you can kind of see on your map here. I've put lights on them so they would kind of reflect a little bit of light, and they provide a little bit of dim light, but grant a little bit of scale of the cavern size. You see them on the walls and everything too. This place is huge. The trickle of sunlight. There is no sunlight. I want to say considering it's what 2 p.m. The more perceptive of you. In fact, Drachna, with that 23 perception, You do notice a faint ray of light coming from the chimney shaft to this through the top, but it illuminates nothing. This
I don't know why I pushed that. Sorry.
That's okay. Urbeck, you rolled a little lower on recall knowledge, but you have mushroom lore, which indicates that, first of all, I can give you names of mushrooms if you want me to. But the main thing is you ascertain that most of these mushrooms, being what they are going to dampen sound. This cavern is quiet.
Alright, we can probably, he'll lower his tone. We can probably sneak through this a little bit more, because, these mushrooms, they're gonna squelch a little bit, but they're also gonna muffle our sound. My concern is, sometimes these things can be interconnected to other beings, or even to themselves. I wonder if we step on them, it'll set off a chain reaction, bring something to our attention we don't want.
I mean, do we actually need to go in? I mean, in the middle of this thing, or we can like follow this road of?
I mean, we can always take a look here. Oh, it goes all the way down.
This is a 20-foot high drop, Magnus. And if you
Oh,
look to
why?
your... What?
I was like, oh my.
Oh, okay. I thought you said, oh, why? Why? Because
Oh
it's...
no, I was like, oh my.
Why? Because I'm the GM, I have the power.
No. You
So
see...
this pathway leads all the way down to the center with all these mushrooms.
It does.
I'm gonna look at what's his name, Krohan.
Yeah.
Are you sure this is the way we have to go through all this?
Unfortunately, yes. Our exit leads us to the bottom right. He
Yeah,
pulls
we got
he
our-
pulls out his piece of armor fragment, and he like senses it. Oh yeah, yes, that's where it's leading me.
Well, ladies
Is
and
Atlas
gentlemen,
able to ask Urbeck if there's any mushrooms around here that seem like they shouldn't be around here that aren't naturally occurring in these parts? Would that be something
Yeah,
that I can do?
do you walk up to Urbeck and ask him the question?
Urbeck. Are there any
Hey.
mushrooms around here that seem out of place, I'd say? That aren't native to these parts?
well, oh no, I kind of been left high and dry by the voice in the sky. I was kind of looking for his guidance there. Do I know it from my recall knowledge, perhaps? I think that was public perception. Mushroom, got it.
Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Never thought I'd hear someone
Oh
scream
god,
mushroom.
damn it,
That's...
back.
Oh my.
Sorry, I'm heating up the kettle. I need tea desperately.
Yeah, it's so good, man. I got a 15, so I'm assuming no.
No, it's okay. I mean, at a cursory glance, well, now that I think about it, perception would also help too. So roll me perception as well. Okay. Any strange mushrooms in your line of sight? Well, that's the entire fucking cavern because dark vision. But obviously, the further away it is, the harder it is. Let me double check here. Where's my fucking journal entry?
If there's one thing I would recommend to everyone is if they have a piece of cloth or something that they can cover their mouth with. Sometimes these mushrooms can give off some nasty little spores. You don't want to go into a coughing fit.
Well, actually, now I'm reading this a little closer. Arbeck, you do see fungi that have spores that could visibly dust you effectively and make you maybe even sneeze. They would just cling to you and make you really fucking dirty, like just full of pollen, full of mushroom pollen, right? That's what you ascertain. You can actually they're all over the place. Urbeck, sorry.
Right,
Yeah.
well, I've got an idea, and it's time for everybody's favourite moment where I'd press this button and cheese my way across. Uh, so what I'm thinking is, like, I can probably get to here and then kind of move along the wall without triggering him. I don't know how I'll get you find people across. I have this, but I don't know if I could attach something to the
Well, what
wall.
stepping stones is what? How far away is it? 20 feet?
Mm-hmm.
You could stepping stones everybody to that ledge, technically.
Oh, is this a ledge? I thought this was a wall.
Actually, let me see the map. Oh, it is. It is a wall. Yeah, it is a wall. Sorry, it's not a ledge. Otherwise, it would be shown as a ledge. I see it as a ledge, but when I click on your tokens, it's a solid wall. So it is a wall. Sorry. Yes.
Right. Yeah, no props. That's why I don't know if I can maybe go along and give you a guard rope. You can all kind of, I know, go hand over hand across. I'm just kind of thinking out the box here.
Sorry, but
'Cause otherwise we might be in trouble, ladies and gents.
once we get past that wall, we'd probably have to step down there anyway.
Oh, is that where it's calling to you, fella?
Are you think you could get from this wall to that wall?
I mean, I think, but the rest of you, and if I'm out there on my own, I'll be left high and dry if I piss anything off. But hey,
You also
know,
might be able to
my
see
path
something.
builder's quite full, so I can, I'm quite happy to try it.
he's
by
like,
the
I
way,
got all these
yeah.
backup characters.
Gonna get my teeth. I'm listening.
You can also see anything maybe better than the rest of us if you want to go up there and scout. Look, keep an eye out.
Hey, maybe try and direct you through it so you avoid them. That's a good idea, Magnus, eh? Well, I'll give it a shot, ladies and gents.
I also want to point everyone's attention to the fact that there's all this bat droppings around. Don't just focus in front of you. Keep an eye above you as well.
Very wise. I can't see anything too dangerous just yet. I think you should be right.
All right, I'm gonna start making my way slowly.
Drakner, roll me a secret perception for your exploration activity before Magnus moves, please.
Sorry, I'm gonna move back.
Control Z.
All right, there's undo.
So I was saying I still have my light on. I don't know if it may.
It actually helps you in this situation, Drakner. You see on the edge of this path what seems to be something clinging to the side.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Those are
It almost
skulls.
looks like moss.
It does.
Almost looks like a gibbering mouth, boys.
Guys, I think I saw something moving.
It actually is moving. I will reveal
Oh,
it.
no.
I will reveal it. And it's currently slowly moving to the right. Slowly.
Dude,
I have a feeling
that's
it's
like
slowly moving.
messed up.
So
Maybe we should burn it.
maybe our druid
I'm-
can try to speak with this mold.
We're gonna roll initiative.
Molds don't speak as we roll initiative, right?
Alrighty. Let me. God damn it. Hold on. Gotta get rid of Jezebel from the initiative order. Sorry. Urbek.
What, she doesn't get to
Wait,
participate?
Urbek,
I call
did you
shenanigans.
actually move there?
I did indeed. I'm gonna have to continue to sustain my stepping
Oh,
stones
you were
as an action.
sustaining him.
for
Okay,
each turn.
okay.
Yeah.
You haven't grabbed the wall yet. Yeah, perfect. All right.
Oh, Matt. How do you roll initiative again?
In the battle tab in the top right.
Encounters.
That one.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh wow, at
Yeah.
30. Did you?
Oh yeah, I rolled a 19. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, I also rolled a 19, but my roll was.
All right. Before we
26.
start the battle, just gonna grab the tea that's been ready and.
Yeah, no problems.
Well, I'm a wisdom class, so I get a lot of just natural bonus to my perception, right?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah,
Like,
alright.
I'm always amazed how much health Beck has whenever I come back in, even though con is my main stat. It's like, oh yeah.
Oh, you're a con. Interesting.
Kinesis is con based.
I didn't know that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's their class health? Let's see.
Look, class health 8
Okay.
plus your con mod, so not too bad, not too
Not
shabby.
awful, yeah.
So
Can
yeah,
take a hit.
I'm level 3 and 46 HP already.
That's nice.
Gotta be further up here, I think.
All right, I got my cheat mites. Oh, love it. So, we're gonna start the initiativa. Hey, Atlas, I will allow you to move like behind this wall as part of that stealth initiative roll. Yes?
Oh, hold on. Can you repeat that one more time?
No
I
worries.
was just
No worries, no
in
worries.
the toilet.
All good. I will move you like close to this wall as part of initiative. We had a little bit of prep time before we rolled initiative, so I'll allow you. I will move you basically here so you can roll initiative with stealth effectively. Got it?
I'm completely fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Michael?
yes. Let me play the battle music and let's put some boss music for. No, I'm kidding. What are you?
Slime boss.
Slime boss. What are you doing, buddy?
All right, can I squeeze past him? Like, can I move on, like this square, for example?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna move. I'll move. There.
Excellent.
Can I move there?
That is 2 actions. Yes.
And then I will glass shield.
Glass shield is an action. Go ahead and drag and drop that spell effect on yourself, por favor. Oh no, glass shield. Wait. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Okay. I don't know. I don't know why I saw basic reflex. Oh yeah, because of the explosion. Cool. Erstad.
I'm going to get myself over here.
I can't hear the music.
You cannot.
No, I
It just
can't.
started.
I can hear it.
Oh.
You might have to refresh if you can't. I'm sorry, but yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm hearing just the Darklands music.
Really?
Yeah.
I put combat, so if it's not playing.
Yeah, I've got combat music. It just started for me.
Okay. Might be laggy. I'm not sure. Sorry, Erstad, you move.
Move. I'm gonna raise shield and I'm gonna try and recall knowledge on it.
Target it. Hit the macro.
It's a big list. It's a very big list.
What do you mean? Sorry.
Hold on, is there a macro for? Hold on, I'm like
There is a macro called recall knowledge in your macro directory. Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah.
I've had it on me the entire time. I'm dumb. There it
All
is.
right, that is a natural 19 for a critical success. What would you like to know? And I'll give you something as well.
Any special traits? Is that something I can ask? Like,
Yeah, that's absolutely, you can ask that. It actually has slime rot.
All right, that's one you know.
Yeah, you don't want to get
Stage 6
slime.
dead.
You don't want to get
Yep.
slime rot on you. And then it's also immune to critical hits.
Slime. Okay.
And a new slime is created. Cool.
Yeah, that's a pretty good recall knowledge because you probably should know
Yeah.
about that. All right, that's your 3 actions.
That's my 3 actions.
Drachna.
That's of course reflected
Oh,
for the rest
why
of the
is Glenn not muted automatically? What? Did I mess something up here? Permissions. Oh shit! I allowed everyone to. Oh, sorry. Let me mute everyone. I'm dumb. Sky.
No talking, Glenn. How
No.
dare you?
I did the wrong. I hit the wrong permissions for this one. I'm so sorry. There we go. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
So, exploit vulnerability. So I'm rolling my esoteric.
Yes. Let's see what that is a failure. You get personal antithesis, which is a 3, I think, or is it a 4 now?
I think it was 3. Well, we are
2
level
plus half
3,
your
right?
level, so 3.
Yeah. Okay. So you said immune to critical hits.
It means it'll be really easy to hit though.
Yeah.
Maybe let's not get into it too much.
So I have the torch in my hand, so I'm dropping it.
You absolutely drop it as a free action. All good. Keep torches lit. Okay, that's fine. I'll put a light source here. 40, 20.
I mean, I don't know if in this wetlands it's
Mhm.
it's probably humid. But and I'm going to produce flame against that.
Excellent. Target.
Now that is a lot of light.
Set it on fire.
That'll hit. Roll me damage. It bubbles and hisses.
Good damage roll.
Ooh, max
Alrighty,
damage.
2d6.
Nice.
Interesting. Well, the level 3 is 2d6. Yes, heightened plus. Wait, really?
Yeah, 12 plus 4.
Oh, heightened plus 1. It's not heightened plus 2. I'm dumb and I can't do math. Cool. Cool. Is that your turn,
And
Drac?
then other 19, right? I mean, and other 3 as well.
Another 3. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, you do another 3 personal antithesis damage. What is a slime mold's personal antithesis, Drachna?
Well, I guess I don't know, something like salt.
You-
I mean, I
Ooh,
guess
yeah.
fire can actually
That
be
makes
quite.
Fire is what I was thinking. It's like it's actually fire, believe it or not. All right. Sorry, I crashed. Let's see here, Drachna. That's your turn. From the fungusi, a spore-born skull. This thing starts flying upwards. And you actually notice it's a sheep's head that is flying, for the lack of better words, which may trigger some memories. Who knows? We're gonna move it 25 feet up.
I just
I
Then-
cannot for the life of me think of what a sheep head looks like.
Sheep head skull. Which the party met.
That's even.
Yeah. The party met some sheep heads a while ago.
Okay.
Actually, it's not gonna get.
Did we?
close.
I don't remember that.
Really?
The sheep.
You don't remember the
The
sheep?
corpse sheep.
Were you there for that
the
session?
zombie shape.
The zombie sheep. Yeah.
Was
In the
that
red
the
zone.
farm with the bay thing? The creature?
It was. No. It
Oh, I
was.
thought that was.
Mushroom
I thought that was
restaurant.
donkeys.
It was in the restaurant when we went to the back room that there were.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
remember
of
now.
course, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna see what distance I am from Erstad here. Sorry. It started here. Erstad, you are 25 feet away. Wait, no. I gotta put you 25 feet up, Erstad. That's dumb. All right, you are.
Oh, it's on the floor. Okay.
It's on the floor. You're 35 feet away. It has 30 flying speed, so I'm just gonna move it up and diagonal, all the way kind of here, just a little bit away from you with one action, effectively. All right. Then I'm gonna spit on you, effectively. Sorry.
Ew.
We're gonna. Oh
Oh no.
Hate it when the sheep do that.
well, I rolled a shit roll.
Oh,
Hey.
damn.
We'd love to see that.
And that's its second action. I'm actually gonna get rid of the manual dice rolls right now because it's gonna be annoying if I keep having to roll a manual dice. So let me go to unfulfilled roles, configure dice. Let's do foundry dice. Perfect. It's gonna MAP at you. Ooh, steel shield. Save your butt, Erstad, as you lift up your shield and it splashes all over there. So
Yeah.
Oh dear.
sure, let's have another sheep-born. Sheep thing. Meh. It flies up with one action. I'll spittle on Drachna here. Target is out of... Oh, because you're not 20 feet high, Drachna. Damn it. There we go. Let's try again. Wee. Bloop. Miss by 4 and just a hit.
I would like to react, although I don't suppose I could step towards it here.
That is a difficult question because if you're, I mean, if you don't occupy 5 feet yourself, I'm just, yeah, you can step there. You're fine. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm doing that. So reducing 5 damage and
Oh, sorry. I'll add 5. Yeah.
bonk.
You hit it. Roll me damage. 11. It's gonna take 11. It's gonna use its reaction. Hit this button.
We just getting all the reactions going today. Oh dear. I'll reroll it.
Okay. We roll using a hero point.
Oh damn.
All right.
okay.
Metal.
It scatters spores all over you, making you second one.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. So that's the two skulls turns, and we're gonna do the big boy. Big boy will use his first action to creep up here. And its second action to pseudopod, miss by 8. Last action, pseudopod, miss by 7. Yeah. Atlas.
Or, am I really able to do much here?
So a couple of suggestions. These are, you could I'm okay with their stats stepping here. You could also step here, but not like here. This one's a little bit too close. You could probably step here and stab. The other thing you could do is you could step and flank the slime mold. I don't think you can flank it, but maybe attack the slime mold, one or the other. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll move to attack it if that is possible.
All right. So
I just
I'm
can't really
guessing
see
you
much
can't
right
see.
now.
yeah, first
can't
action.
see, no.
Yeah, go to you start using your first action to move. So move 5 feet down, and you can kind of see
Yep.
what where you can position yourself. So these are in a precarious
Oh.
position. You would be on the ledge, stabbing outwards. And the slime mold here is currently trying to munch into Magnus here. I don't think you can flank the slime mold unless Magnus moves next turn. But yeah, what do you want to do?
So there is no possible way to flank it?
Would it be possible to flank the slime mold only if Magnus moves next turn? Yeah, and gives you a flanking kind of position. He's two in the corner. Flanking would technically be down here, which is not. You can't step there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm able to move to there.
You can move through allies as a free action. You know, hit the ruler icon on the top left. Do you see that?
Top left, yes.
Measure distance and start dragging and press Control click to measure your movements via increments. So like the way I'm doing it now, that would be 25 more feet, which would take 2 actions to get there. Yeah.
Yeah. So that means I would have no actions for the next turn, would it? For no actions. Oh, what did I press?
You have 3 actions.
You have 3 actions, so
Oh, yeah.
you would use 2 actions to move, and the third action to do whatever you want to. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's how that button works. Okay.
So go ahead and start. I'm assuming you want to move to the slime mold.
Yeah.
Okay, you can use your arrow keys as well to move your token. So feel free to move yourself next to the slime mold.
Yeah. So I would move to where.
Yeah. Are you still in the ruler icon? Because then it won't move you. Make sure you select.
Yes,
You make sure you
I am.
select token and then start moving. Yeah.
Token march. How? Okay, it's not clicking out of it.
It's the top left button, the one that has a little square. Yeah.
Yeah, it has both of them selected. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. You might have to refresh. Let me move you for now because I want to keep things moving. And then you can refresh after your turn. So that's 2 actions to get there. What is your third?
Could I double select it?
Is that a 1 action thing? Double slice is 2 actions.
2 actions? I guess I'll just go for just a normal hit, I
Right.
believe.
Target it, open up your character sheet, or use the token bar and click on the Flissa Strike plus 10. See what you roll.
Will do.
That is still a hit. Roll me
Aw.
damage.
Okay.
Deals 8 damage to the slime mold as you dig your dagger deep into it, and it just quivers. And if it could look angry, it does. That's your turn, Atlas. Urbeck.
So I have a question. To use stepping stones, I think technically I have to have my
You would have had it out then.
elements already channeled.
you
So is
would've-
that fine? I don't have to channel them already.
No, you're good. You're good.
Cool.
You don't get the free 1 action thing when you channel it, but you
Yeah. That's fine. I was just checking to make sure. Okay, he's going to use his first action to sustain his stepping stones,
Mm-hmm.
and then second action, Winter's Clutch. Where's it best to put here? Don't hit Stad. I don't think I can. Yeah, it's going to miss that one, isn't it?
Let me. Yeah, it's one or the other.
Yeah, it's one or the other, isn't it?
Would you like to do something else
That's
instead?
strange.
If you take a little higher, can't you? I mean, I guess wouldn't it Orsted? If you go up one.
If you go up, you would hit Urstad, basically.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
you have to snap to the grid.
You have to
one
put it in
corner.
the grid. Yeah, you have to put it in the center of the grid. You actually, this is technically, I realize this way too late in my Pathfinder DMing. You can't do this. Yes? Or whatever this is. Yeah. So,
Oh, you can't.
you cannot do this and extend that 10-foot burst into like huge ass squares. So you got to put it, if you see the grid, you got to put it in the corners in between the grids whenever you do that. Yeah.
Copy.
What is this reflex?
Okay, in that case, I probably won't use Winter's Clutch.
You're allowed to hit me, by the way. Just note that it hurts me.
I know, I just don't want to.
Do it, Erstad could take it.
Okay, then. How do I move
You
the...
know,
Hurt me.
I have a question. Erstad, you see Urbeck starting to channel and looking doubtful. What do you shout at him in character?
My strength won't waver. Hit them.
Yes.
As long as you're sure, lad, Ori. How do I move the template once it's
What is
on?
that?
I
Kill or
gotcha.
something?
I got you. I really like that actually. Stats. You're getting a hero point. Yeah. Go ahead and I'll make the reflex save. Also roll me the reflex save stat. Oh, what did I do? Did I hit a button? Fucking hit a button, didn't I?
Don't hit buttons.
Hey, bulwark.
Nice.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Oh.
Oh boo.
Oh.
Boo.
All right, we'll do half damage, or actually critical success. No damage, half and half.
Okay,
Oh,
that
these
roll
are
was good.
slippery bastards. Again, I am trying to throw snow at skulls. That's probably not the best idea. Ugh. Right, that's my turn.
The ground underneath is technically 25 feet back, so the snow will fall downwards. Make the
Yeah.
ground rough terrain.
Underneath them.
Also
That
under
makes sense.
Erstad. Erstad, you are currently in rough terrain, although it doesn't matter because you can step out of it, but not into it. Oh, that's your turn. Go, Lex. Lingering composition. Roll me a DC 18 performance. Roll me a DC 18 performance. That is going to be 3 rounds. Make sure you edit that, Matt, to be 3 rounds. I'm going to get rid of this animation. Apparently blacklisting it didn't work.
You don't like that animation?
No, it lags the entire server.
Oh,
Yeah, it's dumb. I actually never kept it on, but if I were to keep it on, you would hate me. So Golax. Yeah. Yeah, right. There we go. Golax had some lag. So I remove a focus point as well, Golax. I think that did succeed. So you get that. Yeah, you should have 1 though, Golax, because you would have refocused in your travels instead of 0. All right, I'll put 1 back to you, Golax, and then that is just your first action. Shield on yourself as a second. What's your third? Would you like to recall knowledge on any of these skulls or slime mold? Okay, target it. Use a recall knowledge macro on the slime. Go ahead. Target the slime and hit the macro for me, por favor. I'm missing some bard songs today. That is a failure. On a failure, though, actually, it's a success. Sorry, I misread it. A slime mold. I'm gonna give you a lore dump here as well, and then ask me what you want to know.
he's already dead. Stop hitting him.
Right?
Its lowest save is a reflex with a +3. Yeah? That's your turn, Goldlax. Thank you so much.
Okay. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna step here. That way I can give some flanking to Atlas.
Hey, you do indeed.
I'm going to target the slime mold, and let me just make sure this is not a 60 feet targets 1 creature. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to do crashing ground.
Crashing ground. Crushing ground.
Crushing ground.
Crushing
Yeah, different.
ground. Wait. Oh, that's it. Is that really the damage? Yo, what the fuck, man? It's a lot of fucking damage, and it succeeded. Get fucked. It had a +3, man. That sucks.
Yeah, how did it succeed in the reflex
Oh,
save?
Why don't you tell me reflex? I'm like, I got the spell for you. Okay, that's me.
You can tell Pab's backed on his digital dice, can't you?
I'm using normal dice right now. I'm using Foundry dice, not digital. I'm not.
That's what I mean. You can tell his Foundry module's back on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me.
That would have been your turn. Yeah, hell yeah. Let me go to you, Erstad. Wait. Who's Usador? Wait.
Usador? Usador was my old wizard.
God, that's
Yeah.
makes it worse, man.
Even worse.
I forgot
See,
about
like
that.
I see a trend with you names in this group.
Alright.
Oh my God, what are you doing, Urstad?
I'm just gonna whap this bottom right skull here
Hell yeah, do the thing.
with my warhammer. Nice.
Flies to the right, to the left, hard to hit a sheep skull.
Hey, I got a hero point, so I'm gonna.
Yeah. Also, Matt gives you one. You know what? I'm gonna make a rule. If two people are doing hero points, I'm gonna ask the person who, like, I'm gonna say that
Who wanted?
yeah, I'm gonna have you roll it, Urstad. Yeah, it's kind of. I'm gonna make a little rule here. So you roll the
Sure.
hero point, Urstad. Oof.
It was faded.
course.
All right.
Such a lie.
It was faded. And I'll just try to smack it again with the other.
MAP, give it a shot.
MAP.
That will critically miss.
Man, that's even worse.
I'm so sorry.
I'm precarious on the edge here. Can't swing right.
Yeah. I really should make some sort of penalty for being very close to the edge, but I think you're suffering enough there. Drachna, what are you doing?
I do have one more action, but
Oh,
I
you
already took
do?
a shield.
I'm
so,
so sorry. Yes, my bad.
yeah. I
Yes.
already shield. We're good.
Okay, perfect. What are you doing, Drachna?
Well, I'm continuing to use Produce Flame for the.
You're cheating! How dare you?
No, I can do without the +3. You see,
Boom!
I get a critical hit, so I don't need.
Oh,
+3.
it's actually
Oh,
immune
come
to
on.
criticals. Remember that. So it only takes
What, the
10
skulls as well
Yeah.
as the
Also, I
slam?
will reroll this because 1 and 4. Come on.
You want to
It's-
reroll the damage? Okay, subtract your hero point manually and reroll damage for me, please.
Okay. 1.
I think it's night time though. With the remaster coming out soon, I will replace Produce Flame with Ignition and not use house rules on Produce Flame anymore, guys. Just a forewarning here because I did buff Produce Flame. It's good. I like it. But with Ignition out, we're gonna use Ignition.
Wait.
Yes.
Doesn't
Why
ignition
is
suck
it
more?
4 damage now?
Yeah.
Oh, because they took
Yeah.
the difference.
Oh,
Cool.
holy shit!
So and as another action, I'm looking at the unarmed spore burn skull, and I'm roaring at it.
Okay. Target it. Demoralize. Do you not know about the remaster, Matt? They're literally changing the entire rule set of Pathfinder in a month. Just a forewarning. I'm sure you're not gonna read. You're not gonna. What's the word? I'm sure it's not gonna. Yeah, exactly. That's yeah. Right. I barely understand it now.
He's overstating how much they're changing. In my opinion, it's not that much.
It's not that much, but there will be
It
some.
doesn't affect much as a player.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I can't wait to see because the new spells in the. I'm having trouble finding the spells because when I go to
type control
fight
space, type in remaster, and it should give you the remaster changes. There's a little
So-
journal entry. Yeah.
Nice.
remaster.
Yeah, press control space, type
Oh, okay.
remaster, and it gives you the entire list of changes for all the spells and whatnot. I'm sure I told you guys.
I
Yeah.
know, but
Yeah.
sometimes I look at the spells, particularly with the 18 level druid,
Yeah.
and I have to choose every spell, and I know the spell, the old one, and I search it for some time, and I right, I have to search
Yeah,
for the remaster.
yeah. It is annoying, but you know, it's fine. You'll live, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and bite Urstat. Technically, it's on your space. It's tiny. Just gonna stride, I guess. Step, and we're gonna forehead. We're gonna forehead.
It hit. I'm okay. Yeah, second.
It hits because
I
it's
will
second.
shield block
You will
that.
shield block. Let me undo the damage. You want me to change ignition? Maybe they'll change electric arc, guys. That's what I'm hoping.
They
all
will.
right?
They absolutely will.
There. I'm
They're
hoping.
getting rid of the spell modifier.
I'm hoping they change electric arc. Oh my god, you only took 3 damage? Damn, son. What is a shield?
I
Oh,
don't even
shield
have, I don't even have a sturdy
ally.
shield yet.
Shield ally. All right.
Good stuff.
It bumps into your shield. It foreheads into your shield, and it'll forehead again.
Did you get rid of my 10 damage from earlier? I think you added it.
I did. You should. I think I did. Did I not? Oh, let me undo the 10 damage. Sorry. I sure.
There we go.
there
Yeah,
we
I was I'm very hurt for how little I've taken.
All right, this Sporeborn skull will fly next to Urbeck. Wee.
Hey, lad. Or lass. It's kind of hard to tell when you're just a skull, I guess. Oh, no. Ah. Oh, ow, don't bite me there. Oh,
Oh,
right in the knee. I'm after a tough adventure.
all right, who do I hit? Atlas or Magnus? Who did you? Oh yeah, you crushing grounded it, Magnus. Get out of here. Whap.
No.
Whap. You know what? I'm gonna use my real dice for this last attack, and I hope I roll the nat 20. But that's not gonna happen.
One more whap.
Use a valid point.
No, I'm not gonna use a vuln point for this dumb thing.
Oh.
All right, all
I
right.
like the idea that in the actual game, Magnus is just like, nope, nope, just dodging away. Nah.
All right. You ready for this,
No, no,
boys?
no.
Oh no, wait, shit. Get rid of that. Sorry. Let's try again here. You ready for this, boys? Let's roll.
I'm ready.
My players refuse to
Go
believe a
dice is
pseudopod
not
was the real
connected.
thing.
Make sure you have an app open. What is this waste of money bullshit? All right.
Oh
Alright.
no.
All right.
Oh, I rolled. There it goes.
And you rolled a 10.
All right. Well, yeah.
Whap.
It didn't work because I need to open my app on my phone. It's kind of an expensive thing that I bought that is
It's
really
a little gimmicky.
Yeah, I don't like it too much. Anyway, that's his turn.
Cool as fuck when it works though.
With
Yeah.
Goldax in the background, I just have a feeling that Goldax would just be yelling at the creature, just laughing at it, like, imagine missing 3 times in a row.
Go ahead, Atlas.
That's 5 times in a row. That guy.
Yeah, and it's got a deadly disease too, which you could technically grab and get fucked with. So Anyway, what are you doing, Atlas?
I think I'm just gonna just hit the guy a bunch of times.
You can use your double
Hit
thing.
him.
So
Yeah,
you can
use your
use.
double
You
slice.
definitely want to use one of either double slice or twin feint or clan's edge. One of those, whatever you got. Like check which one it is. If you use double slice, make sure you use the macro for me, please.
It takes a -2 penalty.
I think clan dagger won't work unless there's multiple enemies, if I'm not mistaken. So.
Yeah. Is it twin feint? Is it? I think double slice.
Double slice. Yeah, that's the one you probably want to
believe-
use right now. Yeah.
Yep. So just click the macro for that.
Yep. Target it. Click the macro. It should give you what your main weapon, what you're doing. It'll give you some options, and then select the correct options. For me,
So, no MAP.
no MAP because this is your first action. Yep.
Roll.
Hitting a crit, beautiful.
It should automatically.
Oh.
So
Look at that
it actually
damage.
doesn't automatically get rid of the precision damage, but
Doesn't
no, not on the macro, not on the macro.
Okay.
But that's still enough. It's got 9 health. You rolled what? A 4 plus a 5, 9 damage. So it also is immune to precision, Atlas, which means that extra D6 plus 5 you rolled does nothing. All right. Wait, no, is precision not calculated in here? Did I miss?
But I don't see a
I don't see
precision.
precision either.
I don't see it either.
Okay.
No.
Well, it doesn't
Neither
matter.
do I.
It's
It didn't
it's dead.
do anything.
It's dead. Yeah, it's dead. How do you do this, Atlas?
Um, I look, I pull out both my weapons and I look at it and I see a slight opening in what seems like a mossy, slimy skull. And I just dig both my blades into the eye holes and just rip outwards from that. Just and just try and tear at it as best as I can through those openings and just tear it in basically in half.
Love it. Well done, Atlas. Good job. Back.
There you go. First action, sustain. He's gonna be like, oh, damn, I don't really think this through. Yeah, hey, get off me as well. What the fuck even are you? Oh, god damn it.
It's like flying
sorry.
around, butting its head against you. You just try to like whack it. There we go. Hell yeah, roll me damage.
Oh, full damage as well. Nice.
Aroni. It's. Do you have one action left?
No, because I sustained.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have fallen.
It's barely
That's
standing.
good.
Awesome. How do you do this? How do you hit it?
Is it actually like kind of? Is it flying around or is it near me? I suppose
It's flying like in your space, trying to butt you, and it's with its head like. Bam, bam.
The Webex is kind of like trying to dodge around and is like, hey, get off! And then as he does so, you see just like earth and just pure rock just start to form around his hand, and he just gives it a left hook to smash it. Hey, get off! Ah, there you go. Not so happy now, are you?
Well done. Goldax. Telekinetic projectile. Target the thing you're trying to hit. Roll me an attack roll. Pick up a mushroom. Oh, does whatever. Whatever you pick up, it's gonna crit. It's currently in Urbex space, but because you crit, it just flies like perfectly crunched right into its face, and that's double the damage for 20. I'm just gonna delete this thing off the map.
Just gonna flavor it because I didn't think I'd hit a critical hit. So he was originally gonna go after the slime mold, but when Atlas killed the fuck out of it, he actually looked over and he gave him a thumbs up, and then he turned his attention towards the skull harassing Urbeck. Urbeck, what you hear is I sound so badass while talking. I'm hearing my voice right now. Urbeck, what you hear is like a guitar riff send out. It sounds like it sounds like the fifth Beatle just arrived out of nowhere. And then suddenly, like the fifth Beatle, that skull is erased from existence. It is done. It is dead.
Really quickly though,
It is unresurrectable.
It does explode. I need you to hit this button.
Oh
Of
no!
course it explodes. Why wouldn't it?
Hit the reflex button.
As it explodes,
I am.
as it explodes, Goldlax looks over and he just goes, "Oh."
Oh, oh, 10. Oof.
It's fine.
He'll be fine. That's your turn, Goldax.
I will. I'm a com base. It's fine.
I heard music.
Hey, damn!
Hey.
About
It's
damn
gone.
time.
No, it's gone. It's gone.
I blame admin Alex for this. Oh, you use shield. Got
Everything.
It. Yeah. Magnus.
Oh, it's me already? I thought. Oh yeah, I meant for Goldlex. My bad. I was too busy petting this guy.
No, I mean that's a very
been so
solid
sad this whole
excuse.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a break until he finishes petting the cat. Thank you so much. No. What are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna. Can I see the range here? That says.
You can hover over this.
35?
You can actually hover over the skull, and there's a little box that gives you what the range is.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move here. Wait, can I get in front of? Yeah, I'm gonna go here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just try to scatter screen it.
Does it come from the ground or does it just? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can do that. I'm just wondering if you can actually scatter. Why did? Damn it! I
I
enabled.
think so.
All right, failure. Roaming damage. 11. Well done. And it's gonna use its reaction. Stir the spores as it takes bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. That is bludgeoning. I need well, Ursa, you can't really. Yeah, it's gonna spore around, but Ursa, you're already sickened, so I'm not gonna make you roll this save. So you're fine. Yeah.
Just Ursa then, not me.
It's a 5-foot emanation, and it's currently an Urstad square. So yeah, you're good.
Cool. Yeah, I had to move in front of Atlas because I didn't want to hit him with the line.
All good. Urstad.
Thank you.
But do I hit Urstad?
Yeah, you would.
Get fucked, Urstad.
Urstad, roll me that.
I literally just realized that I was going to hit you after I'd already done it.
Roll me that
where
reflex
is it?
save,
There it is.
Urstad. Yeah, holy shit. That's I'm gonna give you a hero point. Oh, you're full in hero points, Magnus. Get out of here.
Can I have it?
You don't reward him for attacking me.
No, I'm rewarded. I'm
Okay.
rewarded for his honesty because I forgot that that would have happened. So, but anyway, that's fine. You're full in hero points. It's the
Okay.
thought that counts, Tim. All right, Urstad, you take 5 damage, and it's your turn.
I am going to. Oh no, it's dead. Okay. Keep the shield raised. And
Finish it off.
try and pummel it. Warhammer strike.
Crunch. Ooh.
Ooh, nice. Yowza. And I'll swing again. Won't hit, but
Good hit. Always
shot.
has a chance. Direct.
and that's my turn.
I gotta figure out how to zoom in on my camera. It's like wide. It's like wide mode.
Do you have an Elgato? What do you have for a camera?
I just have a Logitech.
Okay. There might be a program from Logitech. Anyway, Dracna.
So,
It's got lesser cover from being in front of us. Actually, probably standard. I'm gonna say standard because it's current. Urstad's a big boy, and Sporebone Skull is a tiny little thing.
okay. So, what if I move like here?
I'll give it lesser if you want to move. Yeah, all good.
Yeah, that's. And I'm trying to make it, burn.
Make it burn. That'll do it. Roll me damage.
Ooh.
Did you see the fucking fire on it? Come on, man.
What is it? Fire?
No, it's
I mean,
not. It's not. I'm just messing with you. It's dead. I'm just messing with you. But hey, I need everybody
it?
around to roll me a is it a adjacent creature? So that includes you, Dracna. I need you to roll
Oh.
me this.
Basic reflex save. So,
Yep, hit the button. You can do it as well. Where's Dad?
oh,
Oh.
One person. Oh, sorry.
Reflex
Just
button.
reroll.
You want to reroll?
Flex.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
You will be
Okay.
fine. Dracna will take half. God, this fucking lag. And Urstad will take full. But the skull is crunched to death, and that's the combat. Alright. As you guys finish clearing these minor threats off. Again, Crowhand was helping. I just don't want to add him to initiative and whatnot. Shit. Well, if that's a taste of what we can find in here, then it'll be fine. Go ahead and you can spend. I do need a break urgently at this point, though, guys. So maybe 15 minutes. Would that work? Would that work?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I will see you guys. Yes.
Do we want to do like the post combat stuff after we come back?
You can mechanically, well, yeah, when I come back. If you guys want, yeah, when I come back. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. We'll be right
I'm
back.
getting rid of my second.
Let's do
I
post.
can do my I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna poke or set a little bit with some my needles and stuff.
Right. I do have healing hands.
Yeah, but this will speed us up.
Yeah, do both.
My staying up here then, lads. I need it to come
That's up
down.
to you. I don't know.
Fine. Well, I'm meant to be scouting for you, but
Yeah, I figure you probably found all the beasties in the area.
hey, maybe. All right then.
What are you hurt? Well, you're hurt decently. I'm gonna go for an expert. I'm gonna critical fail on an expert.
You're just gonna stab me.
Right? Does that mean you take damage?
It does.
All right. I have hero points.
Okay,
Yeah.
don't reroll using hero point.
Damn it, Pablo.
It's okay.
Say it too
You're gonna have to.
short.
You're gonna have to do the healing manually, whatever that is. Yeah. So.
Okay. So 27. I think that's a success.
Should be 2d8 plus
It's a
15. I
success.
Oh,
think.
Matthew, that makes no sense. I'm gonna
So
step
how
away
much is
for a second.
2d8?
I'm back in the same
An hour
sentence.
did pass since the last time we were in combat, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Let's refresh this.
That is. Does he have an hour battle medicine? Oh wait, what's?
Oh no, this is sorry. That was cheap. Okay, that was a battle medicine.
Did you get
for
rid
the
of
last
battle
one.
medicine?
I did get rid of the battle medicine.
Yeah,
Actually.
you got rid of battle medicine. You're still immune to battle medicine today. Let me add it. Battle medicine.
Which I thought that was a 1 hour thing. That was whatever that was. It was 59 minutes.
Do you have battle medicine? Wait, did you battle medicine?
I think I had an hour left of battle
from
medicine.
last week. Got it.
Oh, I'll just remember.
Okay, roll me the healing, Magnus.
Do I just do the 48 plus 10 or whatever?
It's a success, so 2d8 plus 10.
2d8. I did an expert.
I'm going to head
Yeah.
to bed, boys. I'm not feeling well. I've got the chills again. I'll send you payment
Take
tomorrow,
care, Matt.
Pablo. Just
care.
let me
Are
know
you-
how much.
Thank you, Matt. Are you okay to play tomorrow, buddy?
I'm going to do everything I can to be there tomorrow,
Okay.
like I said.
Okay.
Because it's a very important session. And at worst, I'll just type all my responses.
I hope you feel better,
But
man.
I'm really
I hope,
cold
I
right
hope
now.
you feel better,
Thanks,
man.
man.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Take
I'll
care.
catch you guys
yeah, man,
later.
take care of yourself, bud.
Bye.
Eat and drink.
Peace, guys.
This is why I asked you not to roll using hero points, because it does the math automatically. I think it is 2d8 plus 10, but we'll have to double check here. Yeah.
Unless does he have field medic or something?
It just depends on your feats and what you've taken, Magnus. You can
Yeah.
So, you can attempt to roll another treat. Well, I don't know what we're doing. Hold on. Magnus is currently treating Erstad pretty well for whatever just went on. What does everybody else do for approximately 10 minutes here?
I'm just gonna touch Urbeck.
So I took the
Sorry, 1 second, Antonio. What were you saying, Brent?
I was gonna touch Urbeck briefly with lay hands here.
You're gonna.
Oh, weird now without even. Oh, right, I see.
And then you.
Oh, thank you, lad. Appreciate
and then
it.
you effectively refocus then Erstad, yes?
Yes.
All right, Antonio, what were you saying?
I took the torch.
You pick back the torch, so go ahead and light it in your inventory, and I'll remove the light source here. Perfect.
That one that you put on the ground was super bright.
Mm,
And I'm searching for other stuff. Well,
you're gonna keep a lookout for 10 minutes? Awesome. Roll me a public perception. Public. So we're gonna cycle through everybody here. Atlas, what do you want to do for 10 minutes?
wow.
I was gonna say during my 10 minutes, I'm just gonna walk around the general area where everyone is and just look around our area, see if there's anything suspicious looking, and maybe around where the monster was as well.
I'm gonna get off of the cliff.
Okay. Roll me a secret perception, Matt. or Atlas. Sorry, not Matt. Matt's gone. I miss Matt already.
Secret perception. I think that's the right button.
As long as you didn't see the dice. Atlas. Ping. Do you know how to ping?
No.
Hold the left mouse button on the screen.
That's the right.
There we
Like
go.
that? Like that?
Ping the general direction you're trying to look into, please.
I'd probably say roughly around here.
Okay. You give it a thorough search. You find a couple of things. One, these mushrooms are all... Oh, wait. That would require a nature check, wouldn't it? Well, okay. You can roll me nature. Do you have nature, Atlas?
Yes,
Roll
I
me
do.
a public,
I rolled it
public,
earlier,
nature,
I
public
believe.
nature check, yeah.
Public nature. No,
He's a rogue. You're supposed to ask what he doesn't have.
Right. That's okay. You give a thorough glance over some of these mushrooms you don't recognize, but you don't see any dead critters or any any signs that would indicate these are gonna explode on your face, right? The worst are the pollen mushrooms that just walking through them will get your body covered in pollen, effectively. All right, those are the worst offenders in this small general area. The other thing you notice or hear with that perception is so quiet. It's so quiet. The mushrooms are muffling all sounds. Usually in caves, even the squeaking of a bat or like a dripping noise from water or even your echoes are muffled as you walk around. It's super quiet. Drachna, with that public perception, you don't notice anything outstanding in the general vicinity. Magnus, you've been treating Erstad. Erstad, you've been treating Urbeck. Urbeck, what do you do for 10 minutes?
I think Urbeck is just going to spend 10 minutes going over the journal of the Darklands fungus.
That's
Try and
actually,
brush up on his knowledge a little bit.
that's actually a good idea. I'm going to give you... I need a... I wish there was investigation. Sometimes I miss investigation. Well, it's perception works. Roll me a public perception. Okay. Close enough, I'll say. In fact, I would just lower the DC to a -2 due to you spending 10 minutes. You give a glance over. There are pictures in this journal. There are descriptions in this journal. I'm going to give you a permanent +1 for this cave only. So I guess it's not permanent. I'm going to give you that journal bonus. All right? Without having to spend a minute later.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. For this
Very nice.
for this cave only the species that you're seeing currently in your general vicinity. You basically spend a minute looking at this yellow mushroom, figure out what it is, a boulder, pelt, whatever. You spend, effectively, if you want to know about mushrooms in this general vicinity, you will have the +1 bonus. So there we go. All right. 10.
You said I heard a whispering, right?
What?
Did you say that I heard a whispering? Like a tiny little whisper just before?
You're
going insane?
No, I'm pretty sure I didn't say that, but you're welcome to think you heard a whispering, yes.
No, I was just double checking just in case I heard you wrong. But yeah. All good, all good.
The one thing I did notably mention is when you were listening, everything's muted and muffled, and even your echoes are on like really low. So 10 minutes pass, ladies and gentlemen. And it's actually 4 p.m. at this point because I forgot to move the time forward. What would you like to do?
So, Mr. Crone, is it much further? This piece you're looking for?
Once we get past the this mushroom cave, I think it'll be. Let me check. Let me actually double check meta-wise here. I'm 100% not 100% sure. following my previous knowledge for what I dropped the dagger and what this relic is kind of telling me, but I'm pretty sure it's maybe another mile or so. Maybe less, actually, as he touches his armor piece. Before we get to where we need to be. Yeah?
Then,
I mean, you
so
said it was like a few days walk. I mean, we walked just one day for now, right? Or
Oh
not
shit.
even one.
Maybe I did the time wrong. Oh shit. Yeah, no, I did the time wrong. It's been 5 days. Fuck my life. Hold on. Really? Why doesn't it tell me how much time passes per area? Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's this mushroom cave would be 5 days. Fuck. Sorry. Well,
No problem.
it's not a big deal. There's no like notable encounters in those 5 days. Does that make sense? Like, however, I would have to move the time forward to 1, 2, 3, 4. We could technically, I mean, the only notable thing would have been just spending. Yeah, yeah. Let me subtract 5 rations. Actually, let's do that here. The only notable thing that would have like been kind of 5 more rations. So, oh,
Wow, does it really have to do it like one by one?
right.
That is horrible. Oh my god.
That's amazing. That was great. And it didn't remove fucking gold access rations.
Gold Axe.
Yeah. So, I guess. I mean, I'll be perfectly honest. The AP just says, "Hey, they travel a bunch," and then you get to this area, right? Um, it doesn't.
Said
Yeah.
it seems like it's removing two rations for me. I mean, it's first removing
Your
it
mirror
for.
is, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, so
your
the mirror
mirror.
was
Yeah,
right.
your
It doesn't matter.
yeah, your mirror got a bunch of rations removed.
So the mirror eats as well. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The travel was uneventful for 5 days. You slithered, you walked through flipping caverns after caverns after caverns after tunnels after tunnels after tunnels in the dark. I'm sure there could have been a little bit more role play in those 5 days, but you guys would have bonded a
Yeah,
little bit more. But
I
effectively,
think I finished my Angel of Love for Twisted Desires book.
yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. You finish. What was that book
Yeah,
again?
I have
Did you read
one.
the first one though?
No, no. In fact, I
oh,
think
I think I have the first one. She's reading it in a
You guys are gonna
weird
have to
order.
trade.
Yeah, there was a point in the story where you were confused, Ragnar. Like, why was she with that guy? He was such an asshole, right? But like, it didn't make sense in the context of the story. But once you trade books, it all makes sense of why that angel was just a bad boy. You're welcome.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Clearly, we were sharing our thought about the book, right? Or back.
Yeah, or just
Hey,
yeah.
I thought it was honestly, I thought it was gonna be a bit more smuttier than that. You know, like given how suggestive the cover is, it's kind of a bit tame by my standard 3. I mean, even book 2 didn't really give you that kind of big, and he puts air quotes, payoff, you know what I'm saying?
Well, they're trying to sell the books, so you remain attached until, I mean, with the hope to get something out of it. You know.
Yeah, I suppose, but I don't see much point for a book 3 if I'm honest. It feels like come to a natural stopping point. I'd just be trying to make money off of it at this point.
Yeah, I'm sure they are these angels.
I
Romance.
think I think this is something that's gonna happen here. You have an active quest.
Yes.
Oh. Who is that man?
On the
Oh
front
my
cover.
lord!
It's the Angel of Love.
Ash, you'll soon find out that Pabs has like a whole bank of scantily clad
I
men and
had
elves
to. I
on
had
his
to
hard
mid
drive.
journeys. Yeah, I accidentally was
so,
it
you
this
know.
was it this campaign that I googled naked elf and then I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to.
Excuse me?
It was just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
How are we searching the exact same thing?
You're 17. Aren't you 17? Anyway, so actually, yeah, I do want to kind of, I hate to do this, but retcon a little bit of what you guys did for like 5 days, if that's okay with you guys, yeah?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Drachna red
I'm good with that.
Angel of Love, Urbeck red Angel of Love, right?
And
And then
Hey.
you swapped
Both books,
Oh,
Mr. Voice in the Sky.
Both?
Both books. Aye.
Drachna, did you go back? Did you read book 2 and then go back to book 1? Internal.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Understand
it
a few
finally
parts.
it blew your mind when that happened. You were like, "Holy shit! It makes sense now." But I will say for both, I know I'm ragging this on a little bit, but both the book 2s left with a cliffhanger, a really frustrating, really frustrating
naturally.
Yeah, I
cliffhanger.
wasn't understanding why the angel and the devil were like brothers, and they were trying to get the same girl, but you know.
Hmm. I mean, you think as a devil he'll have like his pick of the litter, right? And you wouldn't think you wouldn't be going after someone like her. She seemed all angelic, right? And to be honest, I think he's probably too much of a little dirty bastard to get with a girl like that. Like, he's punching way above his weight, wouldn't you say?
I think
Is
at
Atlas
some
able to
point
ask for like a
for the book
recap?
3 they're going for a triangle,
Is
even if
Atlas? You're in the camp during the night and you're hearing this conversation. What do you ask?
I just publicly open, just say, okay, so I'm quite confused about what you guys are talking about. Angel love getting with this girl? What do you mean?
well, we
Um,
found
um,
this book. I don't remember where did we found this book.
We found him in the They were in the cafe.
The restaurant
I think.
with the dead
yeah,
sheep.
the restaurant. And as Atlas comes up over, like, I'm sorry, lad, you're a bit too young to be discussing such topics.
Well, how old is Atlas in game?
I'm 28.
Yeah.
Hey, 28, that's nothing,
Oof.
lad. 28 is nothing to a dwarf, you know. I'm 86 and I'm still considered like a young whippersnapper. 28 is
I'm
nothing, lad.
107, by the way.
I will ask Atlas, are you 28 in human years or dwarf years?
I'm 28 in human years.
Okay. So whatever that would be considered. I hate age calculations, guys. I would
It's
yeah.
it's not like hold on. It tells you when they become mature.
Really? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it always does.
I think it's like 30, isn't it?
I think so.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
Add a
'cause
hold
it's
at
seven.
add hold at
Yep.
25.
Oh, I told him 25. Okay. It would have been funny if it was 30 because he's like IRL.
Maybe
Like,
elves
yeah.
are 30.
Just
hey, you are an adult, Atlas. You are 28 and 25 is your maturity. Yay.
Let's go.
He's still like a teenager, what you talking about?
Exactly. I need to know this stuff.
Listen, lad. He'll put a hand on your shoulder. When the time comes, you'll know what to do, alright? You don't need to be putting these fancy ideas in your head as what it's going to be like, alright? Just go with the flow.
Am I able to go with a little bit of my backstory then? Because we're talking about
so you're
love.
actually a gigolo.
That would be amazing.
Are we able to go into my backstory a little bit because we're talking about love?
Yeah, Atlas,
Yeah?
as you're
Sure.
as he's telling you this, what would you respond with?
Well, are you already married?
I was engaged to a very beautiful woman until a fair few years ago. until something happened.
You see,
So
you're
I
too
know-
young to get engaged. Wait until, I don't
Maybe.
know, 60, 70.
I should be in my 70s if we're talking about dork years.
Oh, okay. 28 and okay, fine. He's in the 70s.
Human years
Yeah,
is
he's in
around
the 70s.
20.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I know, but would we relate that because we're kind of like haven't really experienced much of the world? Well, Urbeck certainly hasn't. He's only kind of got his understanding of the outer world from Stonebreach, so he might still be like, "Yeah, you're too young." But you said you had a fiance. What? I guess I don't want to be so blunt and to ask what happened. If you don't want to say that, that's fine, I guess. Sorry if it didn't go well for you, or quite as planned.
Something unfortunate happened between us, so let's just say she's no longer around. And as I like hold on to both my blades as I say that.
So you killed her?
Alright. So, I.
I'm pulling back, pulling back a little.
So she's not here anymore. And
I
then
didn't
you
kill her, if
fled
that's
to
what
a
you're
dwarf
thinking.
area. I get the idea, lad. I get it.
I didn't kill her, if that's what you're wondering.
Oh, well, I mean, it did feel a bit suggestive, lad. You're like, she's not here anymore. And then started flexing them blades of yours. And I'm like, fucking hell, lads. I'll have to turn him in when we get back. That's a
No,
relief,
no,
at
no.
least, anyway.
Who did we
Oh,
bring with
did
us?
you have to fight for her honor or something like that?
We could definitely say that.
Oh, I see
Fighting
that.
for our honor.
See. Well, I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, is this book to distract you?
It's a heavy topic.
But you can join our book clubs
club.
if you want.
Yeah.
Book club. I mean, there's no reason not to, is there?
I think we need to change the name of the voice channel to, or not the voice channel, but
Yeah.
the
Angel of
game.
Love.
Angel of Love Book Club.
Angel of Love Book Club. I love it. Thank you. Get a hero point, actually.
Hell yeah.
Are you full? You're full. No, you're not full.
I'm full now.
Angel of Love Book Club. Beautiful. What advice do you do for the 5 days of
How
travel?
old is Goldlux, by the way?
Hmm?
Like 6?
Goldbacks? He's young.
He's 13 waves, which that is in Goblin years, so that would be, I don't fucking know. Goblins mature at age 5, right? So that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
so he'd be like
Alone,
he'd be
definitely
like
not mature.
30 something maybe in human years.
How,
Yeah,
sorry, how old is he?
Me-
15?
13 waves is what he put.
13, yeah.
13. Okay, no, he's like middling.
Yeah.
They can live to like 50, but they never live that long. They die before then because they're
Mhm.
idiots.
They're right. The wizened elders. Magnus would be keeping notes of anything he thought Sigrid might find interesting, because he knows when he gets back, he's going to get an endless stream of questions.
Magnus, oh god, do you find anything interesting? How about would you roll me a perception?
Perception, doing it.
Okay. Definitely mushrooms. We're just gonna get that out of the way. I wonder how many of those are interesting mushrooms. A couple of mineral veins that would be either, some of them might actually have that you might actually have to continue digging deeper, but they could be useful for like any miners. They're pretty far in though, which would make logistic difficult. The most interesting thing you find is a fossil.
Oh.
Looks old.
And I'm guessing we are going down unmapped, or yeah, not necessarily unknown, but unmapped areas.
Yeah, I mean it wouldn't be. Yeah, for the most part, the
Okay.
tunnels are endless and and
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'd be doing my best to do a map as well then.
also stalactites.
And stalagmites?
No, just stalactites, which makes it really weird, right? Where are the stalagmites? Hmm.
They all walked away.
All right.
How is
Yeah, go ahead.
Urbex's map going?
So
If that's something not.
that's a good question, to be perfectly honest with you. Orbeck, can you roll me another survival check as you continue traveling through? Because while it is simple to map something as you're traveling, it's also a little bit confusing, I would imagine, being in endless tunnels.
Oh, let's go.
Jeez.
It's not a little bit confusing. You have delved these under mines before. What was a little bit difficult initially remembering what you went through. You are a professional mapper and managed to map the Darklands. I'm gonna reward you, Urbeck, with a mapping lore.
Oh.
All right, we'll be using wisdom for this. Let me set it up real quick for it to use wisdom. Go ahead and put a mapping lore trained. And is it just mapping? What? How is it spelled? Okay, mapping. Perfect. And let me go ahead and. Oh, do you not know this sound effect?
I can't click it anymore, Pablo. You took it away from us.
No, but you can just
Display our power.
You can just prompt me to click it, and I did. Mapping. Mapping with an N.
I'm sure it will come useful. More than Angel of Love lore.
Yeah, as I noticed that
Yeah,
Urbex
Angel
map.
of Love Law.
I will have you sacrifice one thing, Urbeck.
Yeah.
If you're mapping thoroughly for these 5 days, you will be left not reading book 2 of Angel of Love, sorry. You just don't have enough time to read the second book.
Well, fuck these maps then. Who needs maps? You need what happens in book 2.
Yeah, right?
Oh no! Now I don't even know this conversation's having with Dragna doesn't make. Oh no!
Maybe you
Can I flavor it?
Yeah,
as,
go for it.
Like Urbeck is kind of trying his best to remember where he's been. As you say, these tunnels, even if you've traveled them before, they're all very similar, very confusing. Even if you have a map, you can sometimes stray off them. So he's been trying his best to kind of like maybe leave like little markers, whether it's like little dents in the ground or something where
A
it's
chalk,
manipulated something. Yeah, something he knows he's created with his own elemental powers. And every time he starts getting a little confused, he like turns to either Atlas or Magnus for assistance as to where he's going wrong. Yeah, asking Magnus maybe if there's any tracks or anything that he's seen, or maybe direction of the wind, or if there's any like breeze coming through to differentiate the two tunnels, and probably asking Atlas if he's been through this part of the tunnels before of the Darklands, or if you can scout ahead to make sure that what I'm writing down is accurate and what I'm predicting is solid. And that's how we kind of like collectively get that nat 20 to put all the map together.
I love it. Well done. Getting a hero point.
Group effort.
So, I wish Goldlax was here as well, but Erstad, 5 days of travel. Anything remarkable you do with that?
I love healing people to full. That's happening immediately, but I don't think much.
Traveling through the Darklands. Yeah, I'm assuming you're up front.
Yeah, absolutely.
Up front, keeping a watchful eye out for any threats
Yeah.
that may appear. Roll me Seeker Perception.
There is the button.
You keep a really good eye out. Actually, I should have made it public. It's fine. Make it public.
You can make it public now, yeah. Yeah.
It's actually surprising how not interesting this area of the Darklands is, as in how little you are to encounter here. It's
I'm
actually.
sure it was.
Go ahead.
I'm sure it was interesting for like the first couple hours. And then
Yeah, it is good. You do feel probably relieved that you don't have to hit anybody in the face, and it threatens your party members. But it is. I don't know. Do you itch for a fight? Maybe. Would you itch for a fight?
not really.
No.
People are going good. I'm happy.
There we go.
I just have the feeling that this Kron will. I don't know. Well, maybe it's the picture in the foundry that
Yeah, right.
it will stab us in the back. But yeah,
This guy.
No, right? Nothing
Completely
shady about
trustworthy.
him.
Yeah, can I say that Atlas is like always keeping a suspicious eye on Quran?
Roll me a secret perception, Atlas. Is that what you're basically doing for these 5 days? Just keeping an
Mhm.
eye on his movements and making sure he doesn't do anything. Secret perception is this is an insight check, and insight checks in Pathfinder are secret.
Uh, wait. So just press perception.
Press perception. Make sure it's a blind GM roll. On the character sheet, there's a blind eye there.
Yeah, perception.
Perception's on the banner on the left
he
side.
got it. He got it.
Yeah, okay.
So, one thing you will notice is that occasionally he'll rub his temple, and would just look distantly into the future, or just look into nothing. Does that make sense? Like look into a wall, or not looking particularly anywhere.
Like basically looks into his head instead of anywhere else.
Yeah, you know when you just blank stare and don't look at anything effectively.
Hmm.
Do you call him out on it, or do you just keep a suspicious glance on it?
Am I able to privately call him out on it?
Yeah, absolutely. You can kind of a couple other things you notice, by the way. He seems, from his demeanor, before you call him out on it, sorry. He seems with his demeanor, he seems relatively humble. You can tell that every time the party addresses him or talks to him, he's just looking to redeem himself, right? He's looking to repair the wrongs of the past. And you guys may or may not have conversations with him, but the ones you do, he seems relatively affable. He hasn't, and if somebody ever calls him out, or like even subtly hints on why are we down in these fucking tunnels, he looks super like bashful and kind of like apologetic, right? So overall humble, seems to be a nice guy, but he does definitely every once in a while rub his temple or close his eyes and look blankly into.
I guess Atlas will go up just to double check if everything's okay. You won't do it any aggressively, you'll just do it in nice, like match his tempo, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you doing okay?
Yeah, so you keep, I don't know, blanking out, I guess, every now and then. Is everything okay? You doing well?
You noticed, huh? Yeah, sometimes I get
A little bit.
these headaches. They're brief and just kind of, I don't know, sometimes they fuddle my mind, but it's not a big deal. Thank you for checking in on me, though.
No problem. How long have these been going on for?
It's been it's getting worse recently. I'm kind of worried. Maybe I should go to do they have doctors? What is the word? A healer. There we go. Let's go to a healer and get that checked out. Well, You know
Maybe
this.
after this
Yeah.
adventure.
Yeah.
After this adventure, I'd recommend just in case.
I again, thank you for checking in. Oh, there it is again.
Atlas will kind of back off a little bit, but we'll keep close enough to check up on him every now and then. I'll keep our conversation private as of now.
Hmm.
So just keep it to myself.
Get a hero point, Atlas. Oh, you're full. Get out of here.
So you said Erstad noticed that there were no. Well, it was strange that we didn't met anything.
Roll me a recall knowledge, Drachno. I'm liking this flashback, by the way. I am sorry for accidentally moving you 5 days ahead, but I am enjoying this little travel. So, all right,
Oh.
you hit it. That is a natural 3. Would you like to reroll using a hero point, or do you want to keep it?
No. I mean, it was more, if I remember correctly, I was trying to see if Erstad wanted to ask anything about this or said anything about this.
Oh,
or
as he
if it-
said anything. I'm so sorry. I jumped the gun there. Yeah. Does Erstad, do you mention this to the party that, you haven't noticed anything, or it's been unusually quiet?
Yeah, I say so. I'm not like keeping shut or anything, but gonna diss anything else otherwise.
So he mentions it, Drachno. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe I may ask about it to Rowan, if it was that calm before as well.
Yeah. It wasn't a hectic journey last time. I did fight some sort of what are they called? Drow? But I think they've been since I came back, that was years and years and years ago. I think they're extinct at this point. But it's not unusual for tunnels in the Darklands to be quiet. You might occasionally wander to the occasional spider's nest, which I think down that tunnel, I can actually see some glimpse of webs there. So we're not going there. We're going this way, guys. Anyway, it's not unusual for the Darklands to be quiet for days or weeks at a time, and we're fortunate for that.
Okay, I'm not that of a underworld dweller as you, even if strangely I have underworld lore.
But that would be underworld in the society, right? Not actually Darklands. I'm assuming, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
guess
think so.
Yeah, underworld is for
Crime and
Criminal.
crime and criminals and just, literally the underworld of a society. But yeah.
Oh, okay, so I misunderstood it. But okay. It was from the background. So
Yeah.
I guess
It makes sense. Yeah. No, good. The less we encounter, the quicker we get there and the quicker we come back. All right, have I cycled through everybody's kind of 5 days here? Am I missing
Yeah.
anybody?
I think so.
Perfect. Let's flash forward. Thank you for letting me do that.
Other than Gold Lax, then yeah, we think we're
Yeah,
missing.
we
we're not missing.
can maybe whatever. There's 5 days back. I'm sure he'll do something. If you
would
Imagine
be
him sleeping on.
wrong.
Imagine
in your
him
phone.
sleeping on Jezebel the whole time because he's eaten too much.
Yeah.
And then sing a song.
he will sing a song every day, guys. Every day a new song. You hear me, Matt? I need 5 songs. All right, we're gonna go back to the
I mean, at that point, we would probably gag him because we would risk ambush ambushes from.
I'm gonna actually rename this map to the High Fae Haven because that's what mushrooms are. They're high fae, right? Wait, what? Yes, high fae. High faes are branching filaments that make up the mycelium of a fungus. Flash forward to 5 days later. You guys are just wrapping up the battle. You spend 10 minutes cleaning wounds and whatnot. What do you do?
I would like to refocus.
You can spend.
Maybe get someone to heal me. I don't know.
You can spend 10 minutes. How do you refocus, Magnus? If you don't mind me asking.
It's a good question. I roll around in mushrooms. No. Let me think.
You're a rock druid, right? There's a lot of rock around you. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me know. I would like some flavor to refocusing. Well, 10 more minutes are passing. I'm not gonna really minute this, but if anybody wants to do anything notable for 10 minutes, let me know.
Well,
think-
since Atlas as well we were both searching here, right? Basically, me with a little less success, but I was thinking that I think we will need to go back in this. I mean, in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe to try to decide a path that's without many of that mushrooms that
You
the
try to
spore
figure out a path that has less puffy mushrooms. I need you to hit this button for me, por favor. It takes 10 minutes to do so. Where is it?
Is that Drakna or me and Drakna? Because we were
Oh,
both looking around.
Does Dracna, do you involve Atlas?
I will try to, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get involved. Definitely.
Okay. I need both of you to hit me this. Who's doing the main? Who's aiding?
I guess I'm aiding because I'm untrained in survival, so I'm
Okay.
really bad.
Okay, you attempt to help Atlas. You roll first, Dracna, please, for the aid check.
And I'm probably going to yeah. Well, at least it's just a failure, right?
Not a great help, but maybe Atlas can hit the button with no bonus or penalty. Well done, Atlas. Here's the deal. As the group is kind of refocusing and waiting for 10 minutes, you look around and find that the only way to get through these mushroom patches is effectively to roll either a acrobatics. Well, I'm not gonna click these buttons, but for people to roll an acrobatics, a stealth, or another survival, or a reflex save, and moving at half speed. The unfortunate thing you will not see is, or you will not see a safe path that has no spore mushrooms. Everything has spore mushrooms. Every single 5 feet square has a mushroom that will get you spored up. However, a small or tiny creature. Are there any small PCs? Nope, never mind. You can, but basically, you let the party know. With that survival check, though, I will say you also find a path of least resistance, which I'm going to draw. Let me write the path of least resistance here. For a reason. I'm assuming it has a path of least resistance. Looks like a traveled path for sure. But anybody traveling through these through this area would effectively get a +2 circumstance bonus to not get spored. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the way I'm refocusing is I'm just kind of like crouching down, and I have a hand to the ground, and it's almost like I'm trying to like feel the vibrations of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And Urbeck studies this intently.
Well, 10 minutes.
I have a question.
Yes, Alex.
Could I use stepping stones and a climbing kit? Kind of like make us a like path across this wall here, people can, I don't know, maybe like go hand over hand dangling from it instead of going through the mushrooms themselves? Would I have enough rope? Well, no, it's only 50 feet in there. Ah, never mind.
I mean, you have multiple ropes. That's not the issue. The issue is, okay, stepping stones to step here. You would need an athletics check to cling on the wall, or maybe no. You'll stay on the stepping stones. While you're on the stepping stones, set up a rope.
Yeah, just like a rope system, maybe for people to hand over hand onto here and then climb along the side of this rock.
So climbing on the side of the rock is a difficult bit, right?
Yeah,
That would
no.
require an athletics check, even with the climbing kit set up with that flat check stuff. It would require an athletics check for the party to kind of make their way down here without make the way on the wall without stepping on the yeah.
Yeah, it's probably about much of the same, isn't
You
it?
you could give circumstance bonuses if you set up pythons and everything, but it would still require people to use their bodily strength. To
Yeah.
make their way
Yeah, that's
forward.
fine. Yeah, it's probably about the same then. No problem.
Well,
Right, we're gonna get moving then. Ugh.
I suppose.
Atlas, did you point out the safe path, the safer path?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, we get back and I with I believe it was it Drakna, if I'm correct? Yeah, I get back with Drakna after we discussed a little bit, and we get back to the group and let them know that we have found a path that seems to have been traveled a bit often than most of the other areas. So we recommend that.
Well, certainly seems you know what you're talking about. I'm willing to follow you.
And I reckon Atlas points out the path to Krohan because he seems to have been leading us most of the way here. And I reckon he should be able to see the path that I'm mentioning.
Why is there? Yeah, the refocus button broke due to an update, so just refocus manually.
Okay.
If this is a path, that means somebody walks through here. I mean,
Should we have Ersted Ersted go from the front?
that's probably a good idea.
Too many U names. Every time I say one of your names, I have to stop and make sure I'm saying the right one.
I do the exact same thing.
You're welcome.
So the path of least resistance will require one of these checks with a +2 circumstance bonus added to your roll. If you don't want these mushrooms getting all over you effectively. Let me go ahead and make you click on one of these, add a +2 circumstance manually, please.
Doesn't matter which one.
It does not matter which one. Your best stat is probably the one you should roll. And when you see the pop-up, Ash, it says something like you can write a name and then you can click on a modifier there, add, right? And then when you add it, you can roll after that.
Yeah. So is it a +2? You said
+2 and then click add. Yeah.
Woo.
That helps. The path helped Drachna. The path helped Urbeck crit succeed. And I'm just going to not roll for Krohan. Or, yeah, it's fine. He will also succeed for the most part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. Going to start moving through the red line. Let's do exploration activities as well. Recall knowledge and secret perceptions all the way. This is waist deep mushrooms, guys, and you're walking slowly, like wading through water.
Don't tickle my feet.
Remember, rough terrain.
want us to keep doing the checks?
Okay. Here's one thing I want you to. No, the checks once is fine. Drachna, you spot some odd-looking mushrooms. I'm gonna say for a little bit of saving time, you mentioned it to Urbeck here. Urbeck, with your mushroom lore, no bueno. As you guys get closer, you see mushrooms that are basically everywhere. That are called Shriekers. You know what a Shrieker is as a player character?
No.
Shrieker.
Recall knowledge.
Well, he did. Urbeck got a natural 19, so I'm going to tell you what a Shrieker is.
Yeah.
A Shrieker is a mushroom that makes a really loud noise when you get close. Drachna spotted this right before Magnus stepped into its range. Let me see what the range is. 10 feet, so I'll say right here. There are multiple of these Shriekers effectively on. They're not even just on the path, they're everywhere. I'm just putting them next to the path because it makes sense for them to be near the path. With your recall knowledge, Urbeck. You what?
Okay, you do that.
Yeah.
Yep,
With
sure.
your recall knowledge, it's a survival check. 2 actions to carefully approach and catch the mushroom's air sac without triggering the Shrieker.
Right then, lads. Just hold up a sec. Oh, and lasses, sorry. These ones here, and he'll start pointing them out. I know they're everywhere, but if we get a bit too close to them on this path, they're gonna shriek at the top of their lungs, and it ain't pleasant. Now we can always go up and cut their sacks off, and that should help. I don't know who wants to do that. I mean, I don't mind doing it. I've been reading about them a little bit, but if someone else thinks they got a better handle on it, then by all means.
So how close do we have to be for them to do it? Is it on the tile or is it
10
within
feet, 10
5
within
feet?
10 feet. Just for your again repeating this information, they're everywhere. I'm just putting them near the path to make it easier, just so I don't have to put them everywhere. Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
A question. So, are they like traps? So you can also use thievery as well. Or
No, they are not.
always.
They are survive. It's just a wait. It's an. This is a trap always thievery. I mean, it doesn't make sense that you could use thievery to disable a Shrieker. But let me double check.
I guess you can be very, I don't know.
Yeah. Traps do not necessarily sometimes requires. This is Yeah, this is not a device. This is effectively a fungus, so it would not be thievery. It would be a survival to get it really close without alerting it. And
Yeah, device
Oh.
also implies it needs thieves' tools, which I don't imagine these would either. So
I
those
guess
tools are irrelevant.
Atlas says to Urbeck that if you need any help with them, I'm more than willing to.
Oh, appreciate it, lad. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll try doing one of them, see how it goes, and then if it looks like I'm about to get blasted, then maybe come help.
Who easy.
so there are multiple Shriekers. I'm gonna need, if you crit succeed.
Yeah, I want to try and
Mhm.
approach this first one here just to
Mhm.
see how it goes, and then go from there.
If
If
you
that's
crit
okay.
succeed, I will allow you to disable multiple at once. If you succeed, we'll see how. We'll see. There's too many skill checks here, so I want you to just try one at a time. Okay. Hero point. Hero point or no?
Oh, yes, but it's a lie. It's always a goddamn lie.
As you approach the Shrieker, we're gonna call the session as it goes. Oh, did I cut out? Sorry. Yes, we'll give it.
Okay, let's
Can
go.
we
Yeah.
can we
Not
see
like
can we see what happens before the next
No,
session?
I want to leave you at a cliffhanger.
I wanted to
Oh.
see it.
Just like the
Oh.
book. Now. It's a whole week away. God damn.
You're gonna be left at a cliffhanger as it shrieks. All right, I'm gonna stop recording. Thank you for watching. YouTube, like, and subscribe.